These aren't just the lush green expanse of a small village in Maharashtra, but a success story. Like so many villages in India, people here sow their hopes and dreams in their fields. But the fields of this village yield more happiness than others.
I'm Shobha, a daughter-in-law of this village, and this is my small world. I have been awarded all the happiness by the grace of God, but it was not like this before. We had a small piece of land and we worked very hard on it, but the crop only yielded in the Kharif seasons. We had big dreams, but we did not have money. But today, the situation has changed. Now we have the money and reputation in the society. We are very pleased by all these developments.
But this was not the case earlier. People of Daregaon used to struggle for the most essential element of life, water. The hope came from an idea called watershed. The idea came to reality through the complementary support of many stakeholders and one very important institution that guided everyone along the way. Today, villages like Daregaon dream big, thanks to the Bankers Institute of Rural Development.
I had received my training at Bird. We used to work before, but after going to Bird, we realized that we can perform much better and also can help the peasants in a better manner. And so it happened in Daregaon. We built a watershed in alliance with an Aurangabad-based NGO Lok Shakti and permanently resolved the water crisis there. As you can see now, village and its people are very happy now, leading a better life. It would not have been possible without the training received at Bird.
Bankers Institute of Rural Development, BIRD, is one organization which is silently working behind the scenes to equip these stakeholders with the knowledge and power to make such a change happen.
There are changes in the rural banking system, primarily coming from greater expectations for financial services, need for financial inclusion, and also on account of sharper regulatory focus. This requires regular updation of their capacities by offering courses for capacity upgradation and by offering policy research, handholding in the form of consultancies. BIRD is a unique institution offering all these three, and this is being offered to banking professionals, to government officials and non-governmental NGOs.
BIRD isn't just an apex-level training institution, but a learning center that has contributed to the upliftment of agriculture and rural development banking in India. Promoted by the National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, Nabard, BIRD came into existence in 1983 to provide capacity building and consultancy services to its client institutions. BIRD caters to the training needs of its various national and international institutions through high-quality training interventions. For this, BIRD follows a systematically designed process. BIRD conducts a training consultation exercise with all its stakeholders annually to chalk out the training plan and study. The client list of BIRD includes commercial banks, regional rural banks and cooperative banks, government departments, and voluntary organizations. Bird conducts capacity building programs in the areas of financial management, microfinance, project appraisal, information technology and human resource development. The main aim of these interventions is to address the concerns and issues of the organizations to make them strong and vibrant.
I went to Bird for a management development program. When we had gone there in 2008, we were a Section 11 non-compliant bank in that period. So there was a session in Section 11 because all the weak banks were introduced there at that time. It was an exclusive program for DCC banks, and so it was very important to us. There was also a program on stage daring where 12 people were to present one after the other, which was even recorded. And that was very beneficial because we were apprehensive of speaking in meetings. Because of being a nodal officer, it was difficult to interact with Nabard and RBI personnel. So the training that we had received from them enabled us to interact freely with people. We share a personal and intimate bond with Bird. The bank did not have a license until now, and it has been received in February 2013. And we are very pleased by the experience. There had been no CBS so far. We did not have computerization in any TBA forms, and a total of 142 branches are CBS now, and the credit entirely goes to the training received. I was trained in development intervention. For such training, I was called at Lucknow. At Bird, I underwent an 8-day training program, and the same training was given to our other employees, and because of which the bank gained huge profits since 1997. The second training was about computer environment and how to execute in CBS platform. And this training was given on how to do compliance function, which resulted in better performance of inspection at our bank. We discarded the traditional methods of inspection. Since 1997, we've been using computers and laptops to perform inspections. We were trained at Bird in the data integrity software. Therefore, we understood the shortcomings and problems in data as we can't generate correct results. 70% of the officers are being trained, updating their knowledge and skill set that has propelled them to be more optimistic, and today they have 99% positive attitude. Today we are working day and night for the welfare of our organization. At Bird, we are taught not to repeat the past errors in the banks, and now we strive to achieve our goals set up by the bank. Today, we are capable of undertaking challenges because 90% of employees received training at Bird in various fields, resulted in getting good results.
For the purpose of strengthening organization capacity, Bird trains the top management, middle, and also the junior management representatives from these client organizations.
Bankers Institute of Rural Development, as the name itself speaks, it is an organization for providing training to the people who are involved in implementing the rural development programs. They may be bankers, they may be self-help groups, they may be cooperative bankers, whatever may be, or RRBs, personnel from RRBs. For the last so many years, since its inception, its efforts in this direction has been commendable.
Bird is a national level training institute for providing training to rural and semi-urban officers. Those officers who are posted in rural and semi-urban areas, either first time or they have been for quite some time, to impart necessary skills to them and the knowledge to them so that they have a different attitude for serving the rural and semi-urban area.
Bird regularly conducts training programs for international clients such as Apraka, RDB Sri Lanka, Bank of Bhutan, microfinance operators of Nigeria on subjects such as general banking, microfinance and trainers training. These international clients visit Bird to learn the best practices in India in the area of agriculture and rural development. The cross-country experiences facilitate mutual learning.
Now, coming here as a project manager and dealing with the National Bank for Agricultural and Rural Development here in India makes me have a good feeling, because with what Nabard, specifically the Bankers Institute for Agricultural Development, is doing for the project, it's very good. We're here to have the exposure study visit on microfinance, and we've learned a lot. I believe our participants coming from the project target countries, Cambodia, Myanmar, and I think and I believe they've learned a lot, particularly on how Nabard initiates this kind of services to the rural poor. Of course, they have partners, which we would like to see that also, because in PRACA, that's what we're highlighting, a knowledge partnerships. And that's what I'm proud of, because having a partnership like Nabard, particular BIRD, provides the necessary understanding of what the project is all about again, and also how we would like to share this to our rural farmers. And Nabard is doing a very good job. This training really is shooting up a lot of hang-ups or questions that I had before, but now it's all answered. And thanks to Nabard, because they're doing a perfect job.
BIRD set up its first campus in Lucknow, and since then, it has grown to become one of India's finest learning centers. BIRD branched out into two other centers, Mangalore and Bolpur, to cater to southern, eastern and northeastern regions. Through these campuses, BIRD provides training and consultancy services to banks, government bodies, international agencies and others in the fields relating to agriculture and rural development. BIRD conducts international exposure visits to various countries such as Germany, Israel, Bolivia, Thailand and Indonesia to study the best practices in the field of microfinance, cooperatives, high-tech agriculture projects and so on, high-tech agriculture projects and such like. For its training to be pragmatic, staying connected with the field-level reality, BIRD organizes various field visits during its training program on a regular basis. BIRD also provides consultancy to various national and international clients. BIRD has state-of-the-art infrastructure with 44 acres lush green, centrally air-conditioned campus, a well-stocked library, 2 well-furnished conference halls, auditorium, classrooms, syndicate rooms, technology park, 2 well-equipped computer labs, about 300 air-conditioned single-occupancy hostel rooms with a host of fitness and recreational facilities including gymnasium, yoga center and an indoor stadium. The wheel is moving, and slowly but most certainly the villages are rising, and BIRD will keep on working till it has not only built competencies but also enabled a vibrant, more prosperous rural India. क्योंकि गांव बढ़ेंगे तो देश बढ़ेगा.